Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. Today, I'm joined by Farah Makhlouf. Good morning, Farah.
Hello, good morning.
And as always, we're coming to you with the biggest news. And the biggest news for you today is for Indian travelers, because UAE updates visa rules.
And people are defending Dubai after it was named the most boring city to visit.
And Noor is officially ties the knot and becomes a wifey.
And later on, we're going to be talking about Dubai's top real estate agents are taking over.
Oh, no.
In Ras Al Khaimah.
But it was extremely windy, if you noticed.
I was in Iraq.
I feel like so you just feel the rain.
Yes.
She was in Iraq, so it did rain on her.
It did rain on me in Ras Al Khaimah, and it did rain in Abu Dhabi. So I don't know, cloud chasers. Where are we? Where should we go?
But we're seeing the clouds, like they're coming in together. Maybe they're preparing for the rain. I don't know. I'm hoping it will rain. I just want to see the rain just once this winter.
I know, right? I feel like this winter passed so fast.
I know it did.
I know we're wearing sweaters and all, but like. It's not that cold anymore.
Yeah, I'm leaving my car and I'm not freezing. I'm like, no, it's coming to an end. Don't say that. Don't say that. It's really coming to an end.
It's actually the saddest thing. This winter just was like, it flew by. And I'm not ready for the summer, but I mean...
That's okay. But we have good news for Indian travelers because UAE officially updates the visa rules. So exciting news for Indian travelers heading to the UAE. The country has recently introduced a major update to its visa rules, making it easier for Indian nationals with a valid passport and residency permits from 6 countries to get a visa on arrival. This new rule applies to Indian nationals holding residency permits, visas or green cards from Australia, Canada, Japan, New Zealand, Singapore and South Korea.
They can now enjoy the convenience of securing a visa on arrival at all UAE ports, including Dubai International and Dubai World Central. This update is part of the UAE's ongoing efforts to streamline travel and enhance its appeal as a global hub.
Whether you're visiting for business, tourism, or to connect with loved ones, this change simplifies the process and saves you time, offering a greater flexibility when planning your trip to the UAE. Imagine how easy it is to just show up at the airport and just get a visa on entry.
I know. I feel like that's the best sort of news that folks with Indian passports can have right now. It's so good. I mean, I wish... Same, but no.
Hopefully in the future, we're expecting like good news for...
It's all about streamlining travel for a lot. And it's such great news.
So it just makes business easier, it makes tourism easier, it makes visiting people very easier because India is really close to UAE.
Yeah.
So they don't really have to plan in advance, just head to the airport, get your visa right there. So like UAE is going to become a global hub for everyone because it's becoming super easy to get a visa here in the country.
It's definitely like on the horizon for sure for becoming such a place where everyone's going, everyone's visiting, whether it's for leisure or for business. It's such exciting news to start off the day.
Yeah, this is such good news for you, everyone in India. So plan your trips right now before the cold weather goes away.
I know. You have a very short amount of time.
And Eid is coming up, so you can plan your holiday here.
Yeah, Oh my gosh, we're so excited
We're
about
so
that.
excited,
Honestly,
yeah.
Ramadan is coming at such a great time. Sure, the weather is not as cold as we expected, but yeah, if you're visiting, Ramadan is such a great time to do that.
Yeah,
Honestly.
Ramadan is coming at really good weather time also. Like we have such outdoor iftar times.
I
Can you imagine? It
know.
would be so nice. And like suhoor, outdoor times would be cold in suhoor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's hope
Cozy,
so at
cozy.
least. But don't listen to this next piece of news. They say that Dubai is boring, but we will beg to differ. Okay,
Oh, no.
so people are defending Dubai after it was named the most boring city to visit. An account on Insta called I'm Just News posted a carousel of the top 10 most boring cities, citing an opinion-based article by Bored Panda. The answers are provided by a Reddit community and people sharing their experiences in those cities, whether they were fun or not. And apparently Dubai came up as the most boring.
That's such a lie, by the way. No way it came out as most boring. There's so much to do. People obviously flooded the comments defending the city. Let's be honest.
crazy.
Listen, okay? I live here. I've lived here my whole life, okay? And every year, every summer, every winter, there's something new that's opening.
I know, right?
Business is blooming here. Tourism is blooming here. What do you mean this is the most boring city? I never got bored here.
It's so crazy. So like I put up the comments from that post, and people are like, boring if you don't have any money. As a resident in Dubai who lived across 3 different continents, I can assure you that the person writing this article has never been to Dubai.
They've never been to Dubai. There's a lot to do. And I don't agree with people that say no, there's no nature. If you go to the desert, there's so much to do. Like desert
That is
safari.
nature.
That is nature, exactly. The sand dunes, the jeep, like strolling with the jeep. So much to do. What do you mean Dubai is the most boring city?
No. These people obviously like don't know where to go.
They don't know where
or
to go.
They expected everything to be maybe a little bit more.
And it's accessible.
It is
Sorry.
accessible,
It's
but
super
they were probably
accessible.
like, I don't know, maybe they just went to malls and that was it. And that was, I think, the main comment. They were saying, I found Dubai really incredibly boring. It's not as big as people say it is. I mean, who said that it
There's
was?
Khurfakan, there's Abu Dhabi, there's so much to do in Abu Dhabi, there's so much to do in Dubai, there's so much to...
They go like after
It's not
a
just
week
malls.
there, you really do feel like you've exhausted all opportunities. It's just malls.
No, it's not really. Listen,
It really
I
isn't.
barely go to malls here, by the way, and every weekend I have a new activity to do. So it's not just malls. I think this person that visited Dubai did not properly plan. What any other country that you go to, you have to probably plan ahead. Okay,
And
you can't
ask
just
the locals.
Yes, ask the locals. You can't just go to a country and just expect whatever you go, walk down. Oh yeah, I see this and I see that. It's not like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to plan ahead, like whether it's Europe, whether it's in Middle East, or plan ahead.
Plan
Don't just
ahead
go to
wherever
malls.
you're going. Check the locals, see where they're going and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But if
not
you're
just
just
malls.
like, you know,
I will give you a guide. Come to me. I will give you a guide. I have a proper guide for everyone.
exactly. Just contact Masa, okay? She'll tell you where to go. She'll tell you where the fun stuff.
And it's not just malls, because personally, I don't go to malls, by the way, and I have a lot to do. I'm telling you, every week I have a new plan. And there's
I
so
am
much
more of a
it.
mall person, but like, there is still a lot to do. If you don't want to go to malls, you don't have to. Some people
Yeah.
were like, there's old souks, the creek, the desert, beaches,
Jebel Jays,
wadis,
beaches, yeah.
cafes, like
Safari.
there's so much.
Parks, pop-ups. There's Valentina pop-up, there's Prada pop-up, there's Zero pop-up. I'm sorry, there's a lot.
I mean, if you want anything, you're gonna find it
You're
here.
gonna find
So
it.
the person who said Dubai's the most boring,
Such a
stop.
But it's not really boring in Noor Star's life, because she's officially a wifey.
Yay.
The couple, Noor Stars and her husband, Kareem, have officially tied the knots. The couple who shared their adorable proposal back in June last year just made it official.
Oh, that's so cute. The announcement came with a sweet picture and a caption that reads, ladies and gentlemen, my husband.
Aw, that's so
Congrats to the
cute.
lovebirds on this exciting new chapter.
She's so cute. I've been loving all the proposals that those people are coming out with.
Honestly, goals.
Goals, yeah.
Honestly, so nice to see. And I feel like their pictures are so adorable.
cute.
Honestly, like the videos that are playing right here, they're so pretty, they're so cute. Honestly, so much goals, and yeah.
We're wishing them all the best, really. And I think they set the standards super high for everyone out there. Like, how many proposals did we see this year? We saw with Osama.
Oh my
We saw with Noor
gosh.
Stars. We saw with Bisan. We saw with Bisan, and we saw with what was her name? Remind me. the beauty sister, Nareen.
Oh yes,
Nareen. She started all of this trend, by the way. Her husband really started all of this trend.
Honestly, props to all of these men. They're pulling off amazing proposals. Also amazing rings we're seeing. So cute.
Like over the top and lavish proposals. I love this. Is my go-to thing. But if you notice one thing, I think Kareem and Nareen's husbands are both not on social media.
Oh yeah,
they're both
that is a good question. Yeah.
Would you date someone from the same field as you? You work in media. You're a writer. You're a host. Would you date someone who's a writer and a host in the media field? Not necessarily like a writer, but maybe
not necessarily a writer and host and stuff. But yeah, in the media field, I mean, why not? I feel like that means you'll have a lot of stuff in common, and maybe you can like learn something from one another. But I feel like you have a different answer.
I have a different answer because I would never date a media man.
Okay. To each their own. I mean, you can do like this couple and date someone from a completely like different field from you.
Yeah, opposites attract. I do believe in that, honestly.
Sure, but
you have to have similar. Okay, you have to have similar values, of course. You have to agree on certain things. You have to enjoy the similar things. But it's nice to the whole day you're working in this specific field, and you go back to your house and it's the same field. There's nothing new. There's nothing exciting. Like I want to learn more about different fields.
I do get that. And opposites do attract, definitely. But dating in the same field, I feel like it's up to you, really, if you find the right person. But it's not so bad.
And I feel like I might be a little bit controversial when I say this, okay? But I don't want to be controversial. I don't want to get attacked. But I feel like media is for girls.
All the people behind the glass right now are like,
oh,
okay,
but there are certain things that men have to do, okay? Like
we're sorry, guys.
Oh,
she
no.
doesn't mean it.
Like, for example, production for men, not for girls, okay?
You're in production.
Okay, but I'm a different kind of production. I'm a different kind of production, okay? I'm cute, real production.
Yes.
But like heavyweight production.
Heavyweight production?
Like cameras, lights.
Like the people behind the
Like the people behind it, because I give you all my respect, I promise. I'm giving you my respect. Okay? Those people behind the cameras, like, operating the OBS, because I don't want to get attacked. Okay? Operating the OBS, cameras, lights, and prepping, all that, that's a man's job, like, I agree. But like writing, doing reels, I feel like that's a cute girl's job.
Most of the writers in Lovin, in Augustus, are women.
True.
Most. But there are a few men that are very, very creative, very good at writing.
Okay, I think I'm bringing gender into this, so let's
move on.
Let's move on. Let's not bring gender into this because we're gonna get attacked.
Yeah, we're leaving this behind. Anyways,
I'm sure you've been strolling down the streets. You passed down by this big, huge billboard by Beirut, because Dubai's top real estate agents are taking over billboards in Dubai. So if you've been driving down Hissa Street, Suqaim, or Sheikh Zayed Road, you've probably spotted those massive 150-meter long billboards showcasing the city's top performing real estate agents. But what's the deal? It's all part of the Beirut True Broker, the industry's first ever merit-based agent recognition program.
This isn't just any list, it's a game. The property scene, Beirut is spotlighting real estate pros who go above and beyond, quick responses, top-tier listings, and unbeatable customer service.
With weekly leaderboard and monthly performance badges, Beirut is setting the gold standard for transparency, reliability, and professionalism in property search.
So, if you're house hunting or just curious, keep an eye out. You might just find your next agent on the leaderboard.
And what do you think makes a good broker? Customer service.
Customer service, fast responses.
Consistency.
So important.
Consistency is very important also.
High quality property listings. We want those really, really good listings that you won't find anywhere else.
Because right now we're looking for a property, me and my family.
Okay, so where were you gonna look?
Beirut.
Of course. It's a no-brainer. Honestly, they give you such amazing pros. You can't beat it, honestly.
And why does this really matter? Because I'm telling you, like, no one really wants to waste time with outdated listings, slow replies, or unreliable information. And this is why True Broker comes in, takes the guess out of the property hunting and gives you verified agents who deliver every time.
I love that, honestly. I also found my rental on Beirut, so this is honestly amazing. So true. So if you guys are looking for a house or you want to move out very, very soon, check out Beirut. Honestly, you can't miss it because who doesn't want reliable customer service and
Fast
timely
replies, like
responses.
good listing, good prices, good agents that will always reply to you, really.
Exactly.
And this is the first program, and like, I check, by the way, by you, because we're given a notice, and we're looking for properties now. The first place we checked was Bayut.
Honestly, it's everyone's go-to. It's everyone's go-to. So if you're also in the market, do check it out. It's going to be really, really good for you.
And jumping into our next story.
Yeah, so a food
controversial
blogger had a message for Dubai restaurant owners. Hani Al-Malki, aka Bedouin Foodie, shared his opinion on how restaurants should accept constructive criticism. You might have seen many restaurants receiving awards lately, and obviously not everyone can walk away a winner, so there are quite a few sore losers. That's where Bedouin Foodie comes in. He took to Instagram stories to voice his opinion on the subject, saying, let me pull it up for you.
Please say.
Because honestly, it's a really good one. He
Okay.
said, "Dear restaurants and restaurateurs, a review you don't like isn't an attack.
I agree.
It's guidance for those who trust the reviewer's opinion. The responsibility is to their audience, not to you."
I agree with that.
That is 100% true.
I agree with that. And he also highlighted the importance of restaurant reviews in the industry. One thing worth noting, however, it is illegal to publish defamation content, so including the form of online reviews.
Exactly. So it's a little bit of a...
I feel like people are overly sensitive. Like, if you put a bad review, it's not defamation.
No. But yeah, there's such a... There's a fine line, obviously, between writing a negative comment and writing something defamatory about a brand or something.
Like, you can't say bad about the cleanliness of the restaurant, that's defamation, okay? Or you can't make up things, okay, to get the reviews of this restaurant down because maybe you didn't like the food.
Exactly.
But for me, I feel like it's really important to note that if you're a business owner, you decided to enter this industry, I think you have to be able to take hits. And with hits, I mean constructive criticism.
Exactly.
And especially for restaurants, customer service should be the top priority. So whether it's food quality, whether it's customer service, whether fast customer service, like bringing the food, the employees are treating the customers really well, because word of mouth is really important.
Exactly.
So as if I'm not providing this person good customer service, if I'm not providing this person with good quality food, and they mentioned it on reviews, I'll take this into consideration and make it better so people can come to my restaurant.
Honestly, like, you have a review right there for you. Use that to
better
enhance,
your company.
Exactly, better your company. Like, give people a better experience. Like, it's valuable information to have. So if you have a review, use that as a guide to know what you're going to do. Acknowledge it. Like Bedouin Foodie said, he said, assure your guests you're listening and take action. Call a meeting with your chefs and managers, address concerns and improve. That's what's important.
And it makes people come back. Like, if I'm a customer and I go to a specific restaurant, I'll just say like restaurant as an example, and I feel like the owner is listening to me, it will make me come back. I'm like, okay, they're taking my opinion into consideration. They're going to better this restaurant even more. So, okay, next time the quality is going to be better. I went to the salon, by the way, previously, and the employees were, I'm sorry, but they were really, really rude. Okay, I couldn't get my service right, and she didn't even want to. I had to do my eyebrows. She didn't want to do my eyebrows, and I put it up as a review. I'm like, the employees are really rude. The owner messaged me back. She's like, can you give me your number? I want to discuss this further.
Exactly. That is valuable information to have.
Valuable information, because if the employees are rude, the people will walk out, and this is exactly what happened to me, because I noticed the employee was rude. I walked out of the salon and never came back. But since she called me and she asked me to explain the situation to her, and she promised me that, okay, I will make sure this never happens again, and I will tell them, and I will bring it into consideration. I was like, you know what? I'm coming back. This owner deserves good people, deserves people to come to this restaurant, because she really cares about her business.
Exactly. Like, she didn't just look at the review and go like, oh, like, she didn't feel salty about it. She took it into consideration.
Yeah.
She found what's important in this situation, addressed the concern, talked to the person who left the review.
Yes.
And was like, okay, I'm going to take this information and make something positive with it.
Positive. Yeah, exactly.
That's so important, honestly.
And the business will only improve like this. The business will only improve like this, and we'll get more foot and more people into the places and the business. But don't go anywhere, because in just a few minutes, and we're going to go on a short break, but we will be joined by Bilal Saeed.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about his music, we'll be talking about his inspiration behind his lyrics, and we're going to be talking about his newest album. So stay tuned. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Today's guest is Bilal Saeed, a singer, a songwriter, and a producer whose music has touched millions. So from 12 Saad to Bari, his lyrics are a unique sound who have made him a household name. Whether it's love, heartbreak, or nostalgia, his songs are always strike a chord. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. And thank you for such a nice and brief introduction. I'm happy that you guys have heard my music. It's good to
You have a lot of fans. People love your music.
I'm just blessed.
People are really touched by your lyrics also, like, man.
We would love to know, what is your inspiration behind your music?
It has always been life overall. Like, I think I've always been a very sensitive person, somehow. When I started writing my songs, even my dad was like, "Why are you writing such sad lyrics?" I was like, "No, it's not like somebody has broke my heart. It's just, I think overall, you know, the ups and downs in life, and especially when you observe so many amazing things happening around you, I just cannot help but to write about it."
And you're not just a singer, you're also a songwriter. Would you say, is there a specific song from your album that holds a sentimental value to you?
Yeah, it is a very special song. It's called Misunderstood.
Oh.
So I almost tried to pack my journey of last 1 decade since, because, you know, when the fame came into my life, I wasn't really ready with the pros and cons of it. So, but as an artist, you never talk about it.
Yeah.
But Superstar, the album, which I released like a while back, this album is about that if you are a star or if you are famous, it doesn't mean that you don't get hurt or you don't go through. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the Misunderstood song, it's really close to my heart because I try to be really, really raw and honest.
Is there a specific lyrics that really speaks to you?
Oh yeah, it's like it says नी तू मुड़ के ते फेर तक किन्ना अंदरों मैं टुटिया ते दुनिया दे सामने मैं शेर तक, which means I'm talking about that, yes, when I'm on the stage, you cannot tell, but actually deep inside, I do get hurt too.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, just certain stuff that actually everybody can relate to, because at the end of the day, we all really try to put on that hard face and say, oh, we are really good, but deep down, everybody's going through something.
And we're putting on like act, like everyone, like even the biggest artists, we're all putting on an act.
Yeah, we all do that.
Thing that happens in your life?
Yeah, now I have started doing that a lot. I think it's been more than a decade I'm writing. Finally, I think I've met the real me and the real me as a person and the artist. Finally, they both have made peace with each other. So now whatever I write is really personal, really close to my heart. Yeah.
You said that when you first got fame, it was a little bit difficult for you. Would you say it was difficult for you, or
at that time I did not even know what was happening to me?
Was it hard to adapt to such fame?
I think people around me had more difficulty than me because for them it was something they were not passionate about. But for me, it was like I was like that kid who wanted this toy so bad for 10 years, and then finally you get it.
Yeah.
So I want to hold it close to me, and I don't want to leave it. But then people around me, like my family, I think they did not know what to do with those dynamics, because I could not really say no to fans when they could come to me for pictures. And then my family was like, why can't you say no? I just cannot.
You can't, those are your fans.
That's the way it is.
Were you a private person prior to the fame?
Yeah, I think I've been a really shy person all my life. Somehow, a strange mixture of introvert and extrovert. When I'm on the stage, I'm a completely different person. But other than that, sometimes even walking to a restaurant is like, okay, it's okay, it's going to be okay. Go see people. You know, it's just one of them things.
It's definitely such an adjustment. And you worked in both Bollywood music and independent music. Do you ever feel pressure to change your style to fit expectations?
Not really, because I think the advantage of being a composer and producer and writer, that always has given me the leverage that I can really be myself, because I don't stick to one genre of music. I like to keep exploring and keep, challenging myself and go out of my comfort zone all the time. So people have no option but to say yes to whatever I say.
I love that.
And you're a big artist, you have a big household name, and being under the spotlight is really difficult for a lot of people. Have you ever received backlash?
Yeah, I think we all do. Whenever you're doing something right, whenever you're there at the top, you need to prepare yourself because you are the center of attraction. So not just the positive stuff, but all of it, the negativity, the hatred, it's all part of the package. So you have to just start embracing it.
And how do you deal with it when you receive backlash?
Very patient, man. I must
Do you read
say.
comments? What do you do?
I think the best way to deal is, I am so blessed that I can really express
Yeah.
whatever I'm feeling through my art. So yeah, that just takes away all the frustration. Sit down with the guitar, sing loud, and that's it.
And then you block the overthinking,
Therapy's done.
basically. Yeah?
Yes, of course. And there's always a moment in every artist's journey where they feel like, yes, I've made it. Was there ever that moment for you?
Yeah. I think the very first concert, and I almost did not believe that the people were screaming for me. I was like, what happened? Why they were screaming? They were screaming for you. I was like, really? So I was
Oh
at the
my God.
backstage, and I looked at the crowd like that, and they screamed again. I was like, damn, this
Oh
just
my
has
God.
happened.
What a goosebumps, really.
Yeah.
So you didn't really have high expectations in your first concert?
No, I think I really love to perform. So ultimately, it has rarely been the situation where it's about people. Most of the time, it's everything to do with me. Like almost this journey has been a very intimate journey with my own self. Just exploring different sides of me, and sometimes getting surprised. Oh, really? I did that. I could do that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
If you could give advice to your younger self, what would it be?
Okay, that's a tough and a good question.
That's a thought-provoking question.
It is. I think the advice I have for my younger self is that you are absolutely amazing the way you are. Don't try to change yourself, just embrace yourself. That's what I would love to say to my younger self, because I just learned it, and it's actually amazing. Because all my life, somehow, you meet people, and there are some really amazing people out there, and sometimes you get inspired, you want to be like them, and then you try to change yourself. You don't have to change yourself, just find who you really are and make peace with it.
Who was your biggest support system in your life?
My biggest support system throughout my career has been my parents, for sure, because my dad allowed me to do music. I don't belong to musical family, so it was a bit challenging. And then my wife, she really supported me from the start. Yeah.
If you weren't going to be in the music field, what would you have done instead? But we love this.
Yeah.
I think, I thought about it actually. Wanted to play cricket. Pakistan has produced a lot of great cricketers.
Team India is here in Dubai.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, cricketer, but then I realized in a very early stage, I'm not really that good in cricket. So, but I think what really fascinated me later on was I would have been chef. I love to.
I love that.
You love to cook.
Yeah, but I'm really bad in it.
But all takes a lot of passion.
Yeah, you said there wasn't a lot of music in your family. Like, how did you
Yeah.
go to love music?
Surprisingly, it was always there. My dad actually, because nobody in my family did music before, but they are music lovers. My dad especially, like I grew up listening to a lot of music, like very diverse music. Listening from Western artists to, traditional artists, folk artists. So I think the music was like in me from the beginning.
Also, we know that Pakistan and India are going to be playing cricket very, very soon. Are you going to be watching?
Yes. I cannot believe I am going to miss that match because I have concerts back in Pakistan. Otherwise, you don't want to miss that match for sure.
I know.
Seriously. But by the way, you really need to have a lot of nerve to watch that match as well. It's just it's next level.
Do you have any
passion.
guesses? Who do you think is going to win?
I really want Pakistan to win, not gonna lie, but India is also a very good team right now. They've found the right balance,
Someone's telling you that they're watching and they're the biggest fan from Pakistan.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can say
Thank
hi
you. I
to
love
them.
my fans.
We just started 2025. You released a new album. So what's next for you?
What's next for me is I really want to make, because I've been a little lazy as well, but I want to do my world tour, solo world tour this year, and just focusing on some international collaborations very soon coming up. So working on the next releases. Yeah.
So you have your guitar with you,
Oh, yes.
so you have to sing a little bit for us.
I would love to.
Oh my gosh,
Please
we're so
give us a nice
excited.
performance. This is a special performance just for us.
Yeah.
Yay.
Just for you guys. So I'll sing this song. It's called Bari.
Yeah.
And Bari, somehow a lot of girls can relate to it, because the song is about opening the window of your heart and not really being scared to make more mistakes, to fall in love again, give life another chance. That's what it's
Aw,
about.
that's so
So. ਤੈਨੂੰ ਤੱਕਿਆ ਹੋਸ਼ ਹੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਗਈ ਗਰਮ ਗਰਮ ਚਾਹ ਹੱਥ ਤੇ ਡੁੱਲ ਗਈ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਤੱਕਿਆ ਹੋਸ਼ ਹੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਗਈ ਗਰਮ ਗਰਮ ਚਾਹ ਹੱਥ ਤੇ ਡੁੱਲ ਗਈ ਹੱਥ ਤੇ ਡੁੱਲ ਗਈ ਚਾਹ ਸਜਣਾ ਐਸੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਨਿਗਾਹ ਸਜਣਾ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਦੱਸਦੀ ਜਾ ਤੂੰ ਦਿਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਮੈਂ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਉੱਚੀਆਂ ਦੀਵਾਰਾਂ ਰੱਖੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਦਿਲ ਦੇ ਚਾਰ ਚਫੇਰੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਸਾਂਭ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਦੀ ਏ ਕੋਈ ਦਿਲ ਚ ਨਾ ਲਾਲੇ ਡੇਰੇ ਮੈਂ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵੀ ਦਿਲ ਟੁੱਟਿਆ ਤੇਰਾ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਦਿਲ ਦੀ ਦੀਵਾਰਾਂ ਤੇ ਤੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਨਾ ਬਣਾਈ ਬਾਰੀ
Oh my god, it's
Thank you.
good. Like actual
Oh, it's so
chills.
good.
It's such an early start and my throat wasn't ready, but I hope
No,
I
thank you
tried
so
to
much for this
manage.
little performance,
Thank
really.
you,
I love
thank
that every song has its own meaning.
Yeah.
Speaks to the audience in different ways, you know.
And
Yeah,
people can relate. Like that's the most
Exactly.
important thing. Like I feel like this song is like even though like I don't understand the lyrics, but when you explained what it was
Yeah.
beforehand and we're listening to it, I'm like, oh,
You know what?
I
Yeah,
love it.
that's
And you know, I
right.
really
Yeah,
wish you
I'm gonna love
understood
again.
the lyrics.
yeah, I'm gonna love again.
I think you'll find translation on the internet.
Yeah.
Do check it out.
Definitely,
It's something
definitely.
I wrote. I was like, wow, did I write it? Yes, I did.
Oh, it's amazing.
Thank you so much for this little performance really early in the morning.
No,
It
you're
was really
welcome.
nice having
Thank
you
you.
on the show. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you so much. Thank you.
And thank you, Farah Makhlouf, for joining me
Thank
today.
you.
And this brings us to the end of the Love in Dubai show. Thank you, everyone who's been watching. And stay tuned because we go live every day at 8:30 a.m. So come say hi tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.